is, is. Is, is. Is, 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 is. Is. So, is, 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 is. Now we've got that out of the way. I never find I am without also finding am I. Rupert Spira said, all we know of the world and ourselves is experience. And all we know of experience is the knowing of it. We are that knowing. Now, just based on our just staying very close to our experience, that is irrefutably true. That is accurate to our experience. But there's more to it than just the knowing. Because there's also this thing like, and you can get to this by asking yourself the question, am I? And stop. Don't let yourself answer the question. Just dwell in what just happened. Are you aware? Stop. In that reaching into that question, there is this experience that is intrinsic to your experience. And that is this thing that I'm going to call curiosity. We aren't just knowing of our experience. We are curious knowing. There is, we talk about the activity of being. And we see that this experience that we have of being an apparently separate self, with the illusion of of all these things, the 10,000 things of the world and our bodies and the apparently separate self and all of that, that is the activity of being. But in reality, there is no activity of being. There is just being. That which we call the activity of being. We call it the activity of being as a concession to relative experience. There was never being without the activity of being. It wasn't like there was sometime in the distant past being just sitting there in the endless dark void and suddenly saying, hey, I'm going to make something, I'm going to manifest. And then there was the activity of being. It doesn't work like that. The only way that there is the knowing of being is through the activity of being. Now, but there is no activity of being because the only way there is being is through the knowing of it. So, being, you could say that there, is attention. But if we break down that word, in Latin, attendere, it's stretching out towards something. But there's nothing for being to stretch out towards. There's nothing where being can put its attention outside of itself. We could say that it's not attention, it's intention. It's being stretching into itself. Of course, there is no in to which being may stretch. But this is slaughtering the truth in service to understanding. So here we go. There is no being, just sitting there static as a thing. Being arises in curiosity. Knowing arises in curiosity. But curiosity arises in knowing. Knowing is curiosity in potential, and curiosity is knowing in potential. So, we never find I am without also finding am I. We aren't just knowing, we are curious knowing. All this that we experience as the multiplicity and diversity of the 10,000 things is curiosity. This is the am I. And we can't have the experience of I am without the am I. And we can't have the experience of the am I without the I am. The two originate codependently. They cause each other. Shiva and Shakti originate codependently. They cause each other. There was not any time when there was Shiva without Shakti or Shakti without Shiva. There was never a time when there was knowing without curiosity or being without intending or love without longing. They cause each other. There is no like Shakti being born out of Shiva, because that implies time, right? Like there was a time when there was just being, and then it started manifesting at some point. It suddenly got curious. But there is, because we can't bring time into that equation, because being does not experience time. So, is. 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 So, is. Is. Thank you.